Global Earthing
Deep
TV.
that we bumpin' shook ones for days. Music keep their heads ringing like Dr. Dre. Fall in love with hip hop. Had to be 1995. You had Biggie's One More Chance. LL Cool J with Hate. My letter to hip hop. You ain't dead. You gon' keep on living. My letter to hip hop. You ain't dead. You gon' keep on living long as I'm still here. Master P had us all feeling bout it. But some of these new rappers, though, I doubt it. This is my letter to hip hop. You ain't dead. You gon' keep on living long as I'm still here. I'ma carry on tradition, let me make that clear. Fell in love with hip hop, 95 was the year.
DP, how long you been working on music?
I really started writing and freestyling when I was about 12 or 13. But 15 years old, I recorded my first song and I actually performed that at a talent showcase when I was 16 and got offered a record deal with an independent label known as Black Circle Entertainment. So it was great, I performed it and they told me, hey, you're different. You're not talking about the cars and the money and things like that. You're actually speaking about real life and we don't have anything like that. So I got my first contract at 16 years old.
So I know you played a big role in helping Southside Superstar, the whole Rowan project get afloat and even getting Boosie on the track. Just tell me the whole process of how it went from just Rowan on the track to getting Boosie on the track to blowing up and being one of the biggest songs out of Richmond.
Rowan, she was the big dog on the label. She was the champ. Shout out Rowan, Southside Superstar, what's going on. As time moved along, I tried to bring certain things to the table besides me actually just being an artist on the label, and I actually got offered a position of A&R on Black Circle Entertainment. Shout out Ty Ewan Bean. And when I became A&R, I was still working on my own music and things like that. But Rowan had this record. I was in touch with a guy that did a lot of promotions with Boosie and everything like that. And I said, hey, I think Boosie would be a good fit. And I just kind of linked it. And once I linked it, it was like they laid it down. It came out. The song got pushed. The next thing you know, it was on radio everywhere regionally. Rowan hit the Billboard charts.
Definitely.
I mean, it was a huge movement that will go down in the history of Richmond. I'm just glad I was able to be a part of it. No palm trees, but it gangsters paradise. Years later, players anthem still get the move right. Make that clear. Fell in love with hip hop. 95 was the year.
How did you feel when you first heard DP the Prophet and he came to the studio?
Yeah, I knew right away that he was pretty legit.
Okay.
Get a lot of rappers through here, and Prophet stuff stands out. He definitely has his stuff together. He's really well prepared. He knows what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
He has a vision. So every day he comes in with a plan, and he's ready to work. I'm ready to work, and his stuff is solid. He's got great beats. He's got great lyrics. That's one of my things about him. One of my favorite things is his lyrics. I feel like they kind of avoid some of the normal stereotypes in hip hop, a little more positive and progressive type messages. So I really dig that, and he's got a good solid flow, and he's always well prepared. So he'll come in and knock stuff out and know exactly what he wants and no messing around.
DP, I know we talked about you not having any features on this project, but let us know about some of the producers that you got on it.
I got 4 different producers on it. One is Lottie B. He's based out in Seattle. We've been working with each other for years. He's one of the most versatile producers I know. He has a few cuts on here. I have Alex Zen. Shout out Alex Zen out there in United Kingdom in the UK. He works at a studio out in London. He has a few cuts on here, so we had to definitely take the production international on this one. We got Amari MC. He's down in Atlanta. He actually just produced my song I dropped January 1st called Welcome to the New Year, and he has a few cuts on the album too. And then Ty Frankel has a couple cuts on the album. He actually just sent me another track yesterday that I want to put on the album, but we're at the mixing stage. So, I'm going to move that to another project. Definitely. But, 4 producers total on this project, and we definitely trying to make a sound that is different, real music, hip hop, but definitely give them something they haven't heard yet before. Also shout out Melvin Sparks. We got some things we're working on for the future coming along too.
How long you been engineering?
I've been doing this for about going on 10 years.
One thing I want to ask you is, what growth have you seen from your first project onto this project that you're working on now?
The biggest thing, and I can answer that straight off the bat because I was thinking about it the other day, is, just believing in myself confidence-wise. Like I always know I could write and rap and all that good stuff, but you know I always used to question myself. I got a lighter voice. I used to hate my voice. Like I wish I had a deeper rapper voice. But then like when I listen to my voice now, nobody sounds like me.
Yeah.
And some of the people that become the biggest stars are the ones that are unique, have their own sound. When everybody's trying to sound like everybody, you know, sometimes it works like Designer, Future, whatever you want to call it. But sometimes it doesn't work because people tired of hearing the same thing. When you hear my music and you hear my voice, nobody's gonna sound like me. In this project, I never once said, let me listen to the track. I don't know if I like the way it sounds, or had to push myself to like it. Like I love the way everything sounds. This project is dope. I'm dope and I know it. My fans know it. And if you don't know it, when you listen, you're going to know it. So that's the biggest thing as far as my growth is realizing how talented I am, how good I am, how unique my voice is. And then also just the work process as far as like everything flowing and knowing exactly what I want from production to songs. Another thing is not having to fight with myself about the music I make. Because it's like, do I want to make this music or do I want to make straight boom bap music? And it's kind of like you can make whatever you feel. So when you listen to my project, it's definitely real hip hop on that. That's what I'm about. But at the same time, I'm really creative. So you're going to see me stretch the boundaries. We're going to take it this way, and people are not going to expect that. We're not going to put myself in a box. I'm too much of a musical genius to do that.
Is it more challenging when he brings like live instruments, bands here, opposed to, you know, how most artists just record with a 2-track? Like, does it make it more difficult trying to get that finished product for you, or it's more funner?
It's funner for sure.
Okay.
It's more work, but I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I enjoy it more.
Okay.
Most hip hop artists do bring the 2-track, and that's totally cool. I understand that's normal.
Yeah.
Prophet, you know, he brings it all. So I think that's the way I prefer to do it.
Okay.
It takes a little more time, but we have so much more flexibility. You know, we can take the producer's vision for the track and change it or add to it, or kind of just manipulate it a little bit. So it's more in line of exactly what Prophet wants and maybe something I'm hearing. So it gives us a lot more flexibility. So I like that he does that. You know, it's just, to me, that's just another step. It's just a little more pro to have that.
Yeah.
And it's definitely worth the extra time.
And one of the artists you had on there was Cakes. So what I want to know is, how did y'all two manage to link up? What role did you play in her career, and what's y'all relationship like music-wise at this point now?
Okay, shout out Cakes.
Yeah, shout out to Cakes.
She just dropped her new song Presidential. Y'all go cop that on iTunes and everywhere music is sold. But one of my boys named Neek, he kept hitting me up saying, "Hey, I got this female artist that's really hot, that's fire." And he played me some of her stuff on SoundCloud. And I'm like, wow, she's dope. You know, not only does she have the look, which is great, but she actually has talent. She has the voice, you know, the swag. We met up, we talked, and it was kind of a mutual decision like, hey, let's get some things done.
Let me ask you, what do you enjoy at the end of the day, being more a CEO behind the scenes and or just an artist focusing on music?
Wow. So, probably being an artist is the thing that I enjoy the most. I love creating. I love writing, because everything I write is really what I feel. You know, that's how I started writing. I wrote down what I felt. I started writing poetry when I felt whatever, pain, love, anger, happiness. That's what I wrote. So, you know, that's the thing I love the most. But at the same time, when we're in the studio and the artist is working, I love to be a part of that project to bring something to the table that, you know, is not already there. I love to say, hey, you know, you should do this, or hey, your voice will sound good like this, or hey, I have this track and I know it fits you great. You know, I love to work with the engineer. I love to engineer and get on the boards myself at times. You know, I mean, I love it all. You know, that's why I say it's always about supporting the city. You know, a lot of people, you got rappers that, you know, rap and then they don't like nobody else stuff. Me, if you're doing something in the city and you show it to me and it's hot, I'm going to promote it. I'm going to push it. I'm going to support it. It's not affecting what I'm doing, because there's a billion people out here. And when it's a billion people out here, it's enough ears to listen to everything that we put out. Last year, you know, my health was an issue, and it kind of hindered me from doing a lot I want to do. So this year, you're gonna see videos. Yeah. You're gonna see me out doing shows. You know, I'm getting better. I'm still a long ways from being 100%. Okay. But I'm getting better, and you know, that's all I needed. God said, "Hey, you're here for a reason. You're gonna do this. Let's get you better and get you started on that process." So, you know, it's definitely going to be an online and street rollout. I want to be out there with the people, with the fans, you know, so I can, you know, see them face to face after I perform and things like that, you know, and just put it out.
Still killing in my city, too many mamas to cry. 50 Cent. By nature, but moms kept me under control. When Pop released Dear Mama, it touched my soul. Ain't no woman alive that can take her place.
Global Earthing TV.